Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to
Art 2 Cents.
We got quite a bit of space up on top of our fridge.
Yeah, but we got all this non-plant stuff, and I want plants. Whoa.
Yeah, but our kitchen is dark.
Yeah, really dark.
Yeah, like no good for plants, dark. And how would you even water them? You're too short.
How dare you?
Hey, if it keeps you from storing more stuff up here, let's figure it out. Well, what if we make a rustic-looking
Plant?
house
With sufficient lighting and auto watering? Perfect.
So, let's get our materials and make some stuff. Get that blood flowing. Do a little dance. Check out your arms. Okay, you ready to go?
No.
You ready to go now?
No.
So, materials-wise, what do we got today?
Plants.
Plants. Low-level light plants for inside?
Yes, they are not sun hogs,
They're beautiful.
but they still need some sun. So there's a few requirements that we're going to try to solve for these guys today.
Not kill them. And to rectify the fact that our kitchen has no sunlight or very little sunlight, what is the plan with these guys?
So this is just a typical grow light that we got off of the Amazons, and
A plant grow light.
a plant grow light.
So it gives them all the good lightness that they need to grow?
The lightness that is so delicious for thriving.
Mimicking sunlight.
Well, or maybe it's better.
Whoa.
And we need to somehow put these over to help the plants
Awesome.
photosynthesize.
And what are we going to put these guys in then?
This,
Ooh.
which is watertight, cheap, and it will fit all of them.
All right. Do we need the lid?
Nope. Okay, and then the last thing is water or something. We are going to experiment with a technique using terracotta pots, and the official term for the piece is Oya.
Oya. Oya. And what is an Oya?
An Oya is a clay vessel that slowly distributes the water outside of it into the soil where the roots are, because terracotta is extremely porous.
So like a magical water disbursement unit system.
Yeah, it's gonna like give little spittles of water onto the plants.
I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Yeah, and we're gonna connect 3 of them together because these aren't so big. We want to have the ability to water this thing not that often.
Oh, so like it'll be in like different areas of the planter box?
It will be in different areas of the planter box, and we're gonna interconnect all of them together so that if one plant is a water hog, hopefully the other ones can get water to it.
Cool, all right.
Okay, this isn't super beautiful though. So to dress it up, we're going to add a few things.
Like some of that wood from the ground.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. All right, and so we have our planter and we want to basically dress it up and make some sort of crafty looking, neat home for the plants. Maybe a little bit rustic looking, right?
Maybe like a house
A house
for the plants.
for the plants.
Made out of an old plant.
Made out of an old plant?
It's a tree.
Oh, it is a tree. Wood's a plant. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Not square at all. We'll go with the longer one.
Tighten down that.
I'm trying.
Confirm the measurements.
So if you don't have a trusty dusty choppinator, then you can always use one of these.
Chop, 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 chop.
Okay, now that we've got our wood cut down to size, we need to remove the paint and take advantage of the fact that these are old and dry pickets. And by using a wire wheel, we can remove the wood in between the grains quickly and accentuate its rustic nature. Picket, wire wheel. We gotta rip these.
Rip them.
We gotta rip them.
So we decided to use the fence pickets. We like them, they're old-timey. We like to repurpose whenever we can. If you don't have fence pickets, you could go to Home Depot, you can get some paint sticks, you could use some lath. Here's an old cutting board that we saved. We'll use it for something. If you got a bunch of popsicles around, you could eat a bunch of popsicles and then use these popsicle sticks and make something fun with them. Sky's the limit. Be creative.
What do you think?
Looks like a planter box.
Let's just get to gluing.
Okay.
Dang!
It's a box!
There you go. Okay. It's serious time.
Wood,
Wood.
wood,
Wood.
wood, glue,
Oh, and the wood. The glue is for wood.
wood, glue.
Alright, right in the middle.
Stick my tongue out, it helps. Say when.
It's perfect.
Trash wood.
31. 31 and an 8. Okay, let's just get some these around this.
It's good, it's good, it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good.
Working?
Maybe. We'll see. In 45 minutes to an hour. Just enough time to build the top part. Twink!
Go.
Figure out your house, honey.
I think it's so hard. Okay, so we decided to try and mount the lights in a groove in our reclaimed wood, and it's got a bunch of screw holes. We're just going to cut that out. But you can also use other ways of fastening on your lights. You can use zip ties, staples, sticky tape, and for the cables you can use cable fasteners. There's so many different ways of doing it, so you're not limited to having to have a table saw. Okay, so
Wood glue,
wood glue,
clamp down,
clamps.
brad nail. Give it the clamp.
Ah!
Brad nail.
All right, you getting a little nail happy?
Brad nail's happy. Don't fight it. Good. Clamping it down. Side 2. Wood glue. Brad nail.
Wiggle that mustache. There you go.
Alright, time for some staining and some finishing. We have some dark Roanoke stain, we have some clear urethane stain, and we have some amber shellac. I did some tests, a little too dark for the stain, a little too boring for just the clear urethane, just right. Alright, I think the amber shellac works well for something like what we're doing where we're using repurposed materials. The color already just causes it to age more, and it looks great, it looks appropriate. But the only thing I don't like about amber shellac is sometimes it'll just sit on the surface as like a topical coating. So you like to thin it out with a little bit of natured alcohol, mix that in there nice and well, and then that allows it to soak into the material a lot better. Check this out. Look at how pretty the knots look. They're beautiful.
Okay, while that's drying, we are going to start on our Oyas, and we need to fit these adapters in the bottom. But we need a hole that's big enough. The hole's a little bit small. So normally we use a diamond bit, but this one's too big for this adapter. So instead we're going to go with a Dremel with sanding. We got these PVC adapters. They screw together, and we grabbed some random foam and we made these little gaskets so that you can put the gasket on the threading into the pot, and then the female side on the bottom of the pot. And hopefully, because of the foam, the water doesn't just out too quickly. A little bit is okay.
Little seepage.
Little seepage is fine because the pots are supposed to seepaging.
It happens.
And then what we'll do is we'll connect all these together. So that this is our bin, right?
Oh, okay.
And then we chop.
Oh yeah, and connect the rest.
And we connect the rest, and then when we flip it around, that's our water vessel. You could probably cast these into the bottom of the pot, maybe with like concrete or some kind of adhesive. But we just had some spare foam lying around, so other examples of what we have.
Anti-fatigue mat.
Fun foam.
Fun foam.
This is just like a packaging foam of some sort.
It's a goodie.
It's a squishy goodie. So yeah, hopefully these squish down and keep the water in there somewhat.
Cool.
Yay! Now it's time to put together all the pieces. We've got our little pots with all of our adapters twisted on. They hold water, and we're gonna go ahead and stick them together. Use your man muscle! Okay. Bin. Gloves. Holds the oyas in there upright. And I'll do some dumping. So hopefully the soil works well because we need soil that transfers moisture away from the terracotta pots to the roots of the plants. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Something with sphagnum moss or coconut coir would work well. I hope that's in here.
Don't let us down, miracle grow. Alright, oyas are being held in place.
Okay. So then we gotta get the beautiful rustic frame.
Rustic frame.
So much better. Oh, we should talk about our problem solve for our silly mistake of when we chose the pickets. We were like,
oh, these look great, let's just use them.
but we chose pickets that weren't tall enough to reach to the floor. So I think you went over to our tree and just yoinked a branch off.
We had a dead branch, so I just took that and I wire wheeled the branch, cut some little coins of the branch, and just stuck them on the bottom to make up our difference in height. And it fit the aesthetic.
It was woody.
Woody.
Oh, I made a mess.
Soil be gone! Lights. It's time for lights. Lights, lights, lights. In the top of our unit so the plants can have lights. I can't wait to plug it in and see if it works.
What do you mean? Plug it in right now.
Really?
Yes.
Extension cord.
Why don't you put in some more effort and run in and get the one from the reel?
Because you'll put in those sticky pieces. You'll be putting in those sticky pieces, and I'll plug it in, and that plant light will blast your eyeballs out of your eyes, and they'll melt, and then you'll never get to look above the fridge and see our rustic plant box.
Oh my god, you are making
full, splendid
the
glory.
lamest excuses right now.
For being lazy?
I like to call it efficient. With flair.
Just use your pencil and poke the wires down into place. Poke it into the groove.
I'm trying. I feel so much pressure right now. There we go. That's the poking ticket. And then we need to somehow control this hot mess.
Just jam it in there.
Well, sort of. Gonna try that. Maybe a screw with a washer will hold all this down, kind of. Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Pushing the button.
Power.
And it's adjustable.
Adjustable power.
I've got these dowels made out of a dowel for you.
We're gonna stick them in the bottom?
Stick them in the bottom. You can have two.
Oh wait, I want those other two.
You want these two? Okay.
Do you think we need a little tapping hammer? Tap, tap, tap. Oh, thank you. Tap, 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 tap. Alright, are we done?
Well done.
All done.
All done.
Should we go inside and plant some plants?
Let's go.
So let's go back inside and plant some plants.
All right. Lift. Lift. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. All right. Just give me a second. It works.
Hey, Smiley. What you doing?
Planting plant. Thank you.
Welcome.
It is complete.
So are you happy with the way it turned out?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of a rough idea, but it came together into something that's quite nice, I think. And you know, the light is of a really nice quality. If I were to change one thing, I am a little bit concerned about, with my height being down here, I can see the source, so it's a little bit bright to the eyes when it's dark at night. So maybe we'll play around with some ideas of how to make that not so harsh at night.
Yeah, maybe we'll just live with it for a day or two, see how we feel, see if it does bother us, and then we can go ahead and like diffuse it.
Yeah.
And then, so the watering system,
We'll find out.
we'll find out where that's going to be a test, trial, tribulation
They're
kind
still
of thing.
here today.
They're here today. We'll see how they're drying out. We'll keep adding watering, and maybe we'll do some sort of update in the future and see if,
If you guys are interested in that, let us know.
and we'll let you know if the plants are just dead.
And the effect of the plants, you have to admit, is much nicer than a bunch of cereal boxes or rotting sacks of potatoes.
Absolutely. Yes, that is much better. Yeah, right now it looks puny with our plants, but soon it will be a jungle. Welcome to the jungle in our kitchen.
Yes.
I think this will be something that we will continue to add to and do stuff to and make it even greater.
Yeah, maybe we just kind of do this type of thing.
Then that's a step in the right direction already.
So thanks so much for watching, and hopefully after watching us fumble through going from idea to creating something in reality, it sparks something in you to go and do the same. Something where you are envisioning it and trying and doing.
Yeah, and thanks for joining us. This has been our 2 cents on how to make a planter.
Bye!
Bye. Our 2 cents, our 2 cents, our 2 cents.
Hey, buddy.
Our 2 cents, our 2 cents,
Okay, are we done?
our 2 cents.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
good.
let's go and make a fridge planter. Rustic
Coming down?
stopper on top
Yeah,
of our fridge. We'll put it in our kitchen. It'll
Coming
have a
down?
salt watering system. Maybe we'll add some LED lights that mimic the sun. I think we can build it and have some fun. Our 2 cents,
Yep.
our 2 cents, our 2 cents.
I'm gone. I can't
our
help
2
you. I'm in the
cents.
backyard.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.